D'or. Primo the hitmaker.
Cristion D'or, uptown, Dominican kid, trying to make it happen in New York City. That's weird.
All in the air.
I started doing music when I was like 16. I didn't really get into the game till I was about 21, 22. So been doing it for a little bit now. And I think a friend of mine who actually put me on to writing and stuff like that, helped me get into self-expression. That's what it was to me. At the time it wasn't really about trying to really do music. It was more self-expression, you know. A couple of years back, he told me, like, yo, look, this is the best way to do it. And then people kept telling me, yo, you're kind of nice, And I kept on with it, so rest in peace, Sice.
Play. Hopefully you come back to the crib so we can role play. Just do it up.
Be yourself, be consistent, and be persistent. If you meet somebody that can give you a better opportunity, don't burn any bridges, and be yourself. This is a game where if you're trying to do what I'm doing, I'm trying to be here for over 10 or 15 years. These are people you gotta share the game with. So you don't want to burn any bridges or any of that. So you always be humble. People call you, try to pick up as many phone calls as you can. You can't pick them all up. You can't make everybody happy, you know. But always try to be consistent and persistent in what you're doing with everybody. Treat everybody important. We've had opportunities to do major. We stood indie. I think right now, the way the game is, I'd rather be indie for a moment till I really get a situation where I can see it moving me forward more than I can move by myself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people need the machine. A lot of people don't need the machine. You look at Mac Millers and them, they did so good indie that you look at the game changed so much that you need a major for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, unless they're gonna push that button and put $2-3 million in, I don't see it happening. So stay indie for a moment. Draft picks.
Don't be afraid to move.
I've always heard of it. Last year, shout out to Reach the Villain and another kid. They invited me to perform. Last year I showed up over there. And all the people that I came up with, like P, Fred the God, they all won. I wasn't nominated because I didn't even think they knew who I was. And I came out, did a joint, and last night I got a call like, yo, we got nominated for Most Outstanding Artist of the Year. And I guess somebody who's over there, whoever it is, over there, recognized the work. Just making it happen. Salute to them and thanks for everybody who made that happen.
But that's a never-ending story without the flying dog.
Twitter. Everything to Twitter. My people handle the Instagram, the Facebooks. Everything is just pretty much word of mouth, man. I handle everything word of mouth. I'm up at everybody's office. I'm up everywhere. In the club, I'm in the street. I'm on my phone all the time. If you know me, my phone's probably dead now. Probably won't not touching it. I always, especially again, Twitter, main thing. So that's how I'm getting around nowadays. Like really humble. I think a lot of people would take the music and get a different perspective of what Cristion D'or is opposed to what Chris is outside of the music. Just really humble, quiet kid. Just trying to chill all the time, not really trying to bother nobody, just do my thing. I would have to say my team. Out of all the people that I've seen, if you know me, you know my history, everybody knows I've been around everybody. I've been sat down with labels and everybody, know all these artists. I think my team inspires me the most. Because they want it more than me at times. And I don't think anybody wants it more than me, so. For them to want it more than me, it's a push for me, it's a motivation, it's inspiration, and I think my team, man, I think my team is what it is. Next, Till Death Do Us Part Volume 2 on the way, Volume 3 on the way. We start doing a saga with y'all. I'm gonna bring y'all through my journey through this game and show y'all the growth. Show y'all besides, people always say, yo, I'm gonna change the game, I'm gonna do this. Cristion D'or, the next thing is just a little footprint. Just one little footprint in the game, that's all.
Don't be afraid to.
I repeat this again, I give this question all the time. consistency and persistence. You have to be persistent and consistent in anything you do and everything you do in this game. If you're a good artist, keep making good records. And don't ever let nobody tell you no. Because the first people to tell you no once you got a hit record are the first people trying to call you back to sit in that office. And I've been there and done that. Just don't stop. No matter what nobody tells you. They told me I couldn't do none of the little things that I've done. So imagine when I do these big things. Never gonna stop. You already know what it is. Your boy Cristion D'or, that uptown kid, that drafting boy. You're not tuned in to Major Stage.
I am that her best day ever. That's word to
Shorty
Mac
got a
Miller.
big body, like why? Tell them order them bottoms right now. Throw that booty in the air, all in the air.